21-year-old Sento starts her morning by peeling lots of onions for this family, observing their mother's first anniversary. Sento is the chief cook. It all started 11 years ago when she followed her friend Ola, who is well known in the Fulatown and Fobe communities for cooking whenever they have big occasions.
Why be they 40? Now be they cook for people.
At the age of 40, I started following my friend Ola to cook for people whenever they have an occasion. I helped Ola for quite a while and stopped because I would come home with nothing. I told Ola that I can't keep doing this without being paid.
Ola is an expert in the field. Whenever she can't handle it alone, the only trusted friend or person she relies on is Sento. They have been friends for over 12 years.
I don't know Auntie Sento for long.
I have known Auntie Sento for quite a while. We started this business of cooking when I was at 65 Mountain Court. That was when she started accompanying me to cook. I am very happy seeing Sento cook for people on her own. She is not the only one I taught how to cook. There are several others. When we started this job, we weren't paid because we cooked then for only family members. But now, I am being paid, especially when I cook for people who hire me.
Today, Sento is a household name in the Fulatown community. But she barely makes enough to upkeep herself, her husband, 6 children, and her grandchild. To help take care of the children's uniform and any other expenses that come along, Sento sells fruits in the neighborhood to help sustain her home. She is a famous face and name when it comes to cooking in this community. She is widely respected because of her honesty.
Like me, why make me like am first of all? By anything what they do, be honest. That's not one. When you get and work for do, you not go begin to fight them under the bench where you sit down.
I have known Sento for over 30 years. Sento, because of her poor background, used to help people cook years back as a way to help take care of her family. She is honest and will never steal from you whilst cooking. She will hand over all the remaining ingredients. She's always punctual and makes efforts to cook well.
I don't sabi Sento, don't pass 15 years because now we all grew up in this Fulatown area. So.
Sento and I grew up in this community over 15 years ago. Sento knows how to cook very well. She knows how to cook almost all the sauces that goes with fufu. Whenever we call her to cook for us, she's always willing to come. What I like about Sento is her content mind. Others will steal from you because they are poor, but Sento will never steal from you. She is hardworking.
So I make we like and I make we forget business with the call and for can cook.
Madam Sento is a very hardworking woman.
Madam Sento is a hardworking woman. She cooks very well. Some of us help her anytime she is hired to cook for people. Sento is known in this community and beyond because of her honesty, and she knows how to cook. She is peaceful and does not like to quarrel with others. I admire Sento every time she cooks jollof rice. For me, Sento is the best woman to hire to cook. She is also very clean.
Clean, you know, one person you own, where you cook, all things they hand over to you, so that the one quality that the first way you get.
Ibrahim Kagbo, Sento's husband, doesn't like the idea of his wife cooking for others because of the health complications attached to it. He can't stop her because he is retired, and Sento is the breadwinner of the family.
When we met, I was not pleased at all at first, but I was trying to convince her, but I cannot win her mind. It seems as if she likes doing this job. So I just have to accept what she wants. because you can restrict somebody if you are in position to help her, if you can afford to meet her demands. But if you cannot, there is no alternative. You just have to. I was diagnosed with complications since 2005. I have heart enlargement, ulcer, asthma, kidney problem, and hypertension. During that time, it was not for the timely intervention of this good neighbor councillor, it would have been very difficult for me.
Using firewood to cook is challenging for Sento. Sometimes she gets sick and the smoke affects her eyes. Even though she almost lost her life at some stage, she can't stop cooking because she has 7 mouths to feed and a sick husband to take care of.
I dey sick. I don't sick now, so I don't cripple.
I was paralyzed at some stage in my life. I self-medicated, which made me paralyzed for a few weeks due to the heat from cooking. I had no money to go to the hospital. I thank God for the counselor in my community who quickly came to my aid. I would have died.
Sento lives in this 1-bedroom apartment with some of her children and grandchild. She wants her children to attend university, but says some of her male children have dropped out and only the girls are in school. One of her daughters, Sariu Bangura, sometimes accompanies her to people's houses to cook, a decision she doesn't like. After cooking, frying, peeling and pounding, she retires home with cooked and uncooked stuff, which is often used for breakfast and lunch for 3 days or more. Even though catering seems to be a lucrative business in Sierra Leone, Sento, like few others in this community, don't make much out of cooking for people. Despite the fact that their household names in occasions like weddings, funerals and naming ceremonies, they only make as much as would feed their families for a week or less. This is their life. This is what they do until they retire. Reporting for SLBC, Hawabari, Fulatown Community, Freetown.